start this show. What's up, my Curbsters? We are live and in full effect today. I want to thank y'all for joining in on this marvelous Sunday evening. I hope everybody is doing okay. I got my girl Shawn the Gossip on that. What's up, boo?
Hey.
How's it going?
Oh, pretty good. How about you?
Girl, it's going. It's Sunday, right?
Well, the weekend just zips by.
All the time. Why we don't never get? We need longer breaks. We need longer breaks because I'm not even ready for anything come Monday. Well, most of us got Monday off. Let's just say that. So
Not me, girl, but I get what you're saying.
girl, it's always something, right? So all right, let's get into it, you guys. We got a lot of stuff to discuss. We're going to go over. It's been a long time. I took a good hiatus off of social media for a moment, posting here and there, but for the most part, just taking a mental break from everything. Because we need to chill sometimes. Sometimes it's a bit too much. I was trying to make sure that everything was showing on all platforms. If you guys are following us, we are on Facebook. Our Facebook page, Sixx is Word on the Curb. We're on TikTok, but we're not live on TikTok. But we are on TikTok. You can locate us on there. Instagram, we're on Instagram as well, even though we're not live on IG today. And we're on YouTube and Twitch. If you guys want to follow us on any of social media platforms, we greatly appreciate it. We also ask that you guys like and share this live if you can. Help us get out there so that people know that we are live and back in full effect. And we're here to get everything started and popping. So welcome, everyone. Welcome. I don't even, I was sitting up here, Sean, trying to figure out what would be the best thing to go live about today because there's been so much happening since I've been gone. We done lost a few folks. A lot of people have passed away.
Yeah.
In a short time frame. For me being absent, it was Amigos. One of the Amigos passed away. It was who else did we have that passed away? It's been so much.
I'm trying to think of different people who passed away. There has been a lot, and it's off.
Hey, Trouble T, how's it going, boo? Thanks for joining. We just lost what was her name that was married to Michael Jackson? Lisa Marie Presley just passed away as well. Yeah, we had a lot. Hey, Joy, thanks for joining in. Yep, Lisa Marie. It's just been so many deaths lately. It's just been tragic to try to keep up with it. I feel like my whole era that I grew up in is now, leaving, and they're leaving too early. Like Lisa Marie was only in her mid-50s, right? She wasn't even that far old, and I'm not sure if she had any issues and stuff like that with her. So I'm not sure on that. But everything we post on the page, and we try to talk about it and just remember what we had before when we was growing up. It seems like all our greats are gone.
They certainly are. Oh, it's terrible.
It's a mess. Also, I wanted to thank everyone for checking out the episodes of Kwame Kilpatrick, The Rise and Fall of Kwame Kilpatrick. I did release that on my hiatus. It was a 4-part miniseries on YouTube. If you guys are interested, you could check that out as well. Right. Oh, yeah. Miss Holla just recently passed away. Thanks again, Joy. Holla just passed away, I think yesterday or today, something.
Yesterday. After she had a battle with cancer. And she had a long life. She was 97 years old, and her family was really grateful that she got to experience, her fame, and she got a little internet famous, and she really enjoyed it. So good for her.
Yeah, and it was so good to see her personality, girl. She was feisty.
Girl,
She was
Hilarious.
spicy. I love her. Love her. Yeah. It would be greatly missed. Well,
Yeah.
let's get into it. You know, some of the things just never change. One of the things we can never get past is anything with R. Kelly, right? And
Oh,
normally I always
Robert.
normally I always give like my R. Kelly, passport song. I'm not gonna do it today. I'm not gonna harass you guys with the passport song, but y'all know that's my stuff. That's my go-to. I normally play it every time we have something to discuss about R. Kelly. That passport song is readily available and on deck. You hear me? But this time around, um, we got confirmation of stuff that we already knew. Me being from Detroit, I always told you guys that, the word on the curb around here, everything that they pretty much have brought to light, we've already known about the whole thing. Even this NDA that apparently has come out and confirmed that R. Kelly had the family sign the NDA and he gave up his first three albums in order to keep it hush hush in regards to the marriage that was annulled with Aaliyah in 1994. And here's the Yahoo News article that pretty much gives you that information. The new season of Survivor R. Kelly did start on Netflix. If you guys haven't tuned into it, I remember when we first caught wind of Surviving R. Kelly and we watched it as a group on we had a private page on Facebook, Six's Word on the Curb private page, but we all watched it, every nick and cranny of it. We watched it together, we conversated about it, and we gave our own rendition of what we thought was factual and pretty much lies that was dispersed within those documentaries of those ladies that was coming forward to say. But they said that they have uncovered new startling revelations involving the disgraced singer-songwriter. An episode of its third season revealed that R. Kelly had Aaliyah and her family sign a non-disclosure agreement following the annulment of their marriage. Are you surprised?
Oh no, absolutely not. I mean, I knew that they didn't speak out for a reason. They had a reason not to speak out. They got benefits from it. They got the rights to his publishing. So, what's there to talk about? You know?
It was nothing new for us either.
Right.
All the Detroiters already knew about this whole shenanigans between them. And in addition, we've heard even the other stuff that I don't know if we'll ever get concrete acknowledgement about. But there have been stuff resurfacing on social media in regards to her coming out. Well, them reopening up the case of Aaliyah, which of course is going to open up the stuff in regards to Robert too. They're trying to reopen the case in regarding her death. It's a lot of speculations that's going on in regards to that. But this here doesn't surprise me at all that they finally came out and had concrete evidence of an NDA amongst the family. In addition, we've heard alleged information that possibly the mom had slept with R. Kelly as well. We also heard of the payout amount that the uncle got when she passed away. I think somebody came out and said it was like $90 million that he had a wrongful death payout, on Aaliyah as well.
Oh
It
wow.
seems like a lot of the family members' hands were in the pot for this whole situation between Aaliyah and R. Kelly. So this article just pretty much breaks down the whole thing of what we already knew, which was she married him at a young age. They finagled the age to get her to be married, and then when they found out, according to the family, it was annulled, and that's when he ended up doing the NDA with them. Not surprising at all, nothing new. But I guess we're going to continue
Nope.
to get a whole bunch of new stuff out in regards to R. Kelly since this new surviving R. Kelly documentary has released. Have you checked out any other episodes, Sean?
No, I didn't
Yeah.
check it. I mean, we watched a little bit of one together. It was
Yeah.
interesting. I just The story's been told.
And for me, it
Mm.
seemed like they were just playing some of the same things over from the first season of the Surviving R. Kelly. I didn't feel like they were giving me new information. It was kind of redundant, so I didn't stick around for it, and I kind of checked out on it anyway. Yeah.
Mm, yeah, I mean there was. I guess they did update a little bit. They had I mean, the same people were on there, but I think they were disclosing a little bit more information about certain situations that happened with them getting raped allegedly, with them, him as punishment spreading his poop on them, just
Hmm.
different stuff like that. I had heard about it, but I had not heard them saying it. So it was interesting to hear from the ladies. Like his braider was on there, and she
Yeah.
said that he raped her, and which I knew,
Hmm.
but nothing ever came of that. But she went over the details about one day she was doing his hair, and I guess he decided he was in the mood, so he yank grabbed her hair, and it's
I'm not laughing at
definitely
the
interesting.
incident. I'm laughing at the way you said mood. I'm
Right,
not
I
laughing
know.
at the incident.
I know you weren't laughing at that,
Just
but
Lord. But you know what? I felt like she ended up giving us that story before on Surviving R. Kelly, the first part of the
mm,
series. And then we also had speculations in regards to some of the people that decided to come forth and say that they saw Aaliyah on the tour bus with R. Kelly and came in on some incidents and never said anything about it, because the whole thing about this case that is going to be forever evolving, in my personal opinion, is that they're going to always bring out additional information about people who were involved with this whole thing, because it was an operation. I do not believe that he did all of this by himself. He had handlers, he had people that was higher up on the chain pole that was also, kind of working things out for him so that he would not get caught or busted, in my personal opinion. This was just not done on him. It was somebody making those reservations for those women, those girls, to come from other states to be where he was at. It's also people that were signing contracts. And just recently we had Tim Savage come out. He came out about again because of the second part that was released. And he has been on social media being interviewed by multiple platforms in regards to his whole situation with Azriel Clearly's dead. Now they didn't got into it, and
yeah,
he's been spilling some tea about this whole situation and saying that he, Azriel's father, what's his name? So I can stop saying the father because it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember.
Tim Savage,
Tim Savage is the one I'm talking about, but who was
uh,
Azriel? Tim Savage is
Angelo Cle-
Jocelyn. Angelo Clearly.
Angelo, not clearly,
Clearly.
Clary.
Clary.
Yeah,
Well, Tim has been coming out and saying that Angelo has been sleeping with some of the victims and some of the women that was involved in this whole
girl,
thing.
if he have now, he a damn sicko. Now that is not cool.
I I don't know what's going on. All I know is that Tim was saying some things in that nature and saying that he was one of the ones that signed over his legal rights to R. Kelly to be able to take uh his daughter,
Ay, ay, ay.
and was getting paid for it. I don't know. This is
I
all
mean,
alleged
this is
information. We don't have
all.
to. This is just terrible.
This whole
Terrible.
story is just out of control, and I don't know. I don't know when it's gonna end. Robert is in jail. What else is there to talk about here? They got a
Mhm.
whole documentary up there still capitalizing off of this whole situation. I
Mhm.
haven't watched it, and I don't plan to. And it's not anything against them, but like you said, what's new?
Yeah, nothing is new, unfortunately. And with that, we moving on from R. Kelly, because trust and believe we're going to get more information over the time being. Let's get into some of the things that's going on now, Sean. Now, what's up with your boy? Keith
Which
Murray is
one?
just out here spilling
Oh
the beans.
God.
He is in the news again. Let me tell you, I really love the art of dialogue. If you guys do have not been following the art of dialogue on his YouTube page, he is on TikTok as well. I've been following him for some years, and let me just say this, he has dedicated his platform to anything that has something to do with Tupac, and that's what the majority of everything on there was about. He has been in contact with people that was around Tupac during those times and interviewed them and came out and brought some information out about that. But in addition, he has also turned his platform into other things where he is branching out and started to interview more celebrities and stuff about some of the things that happened back in our heyday. And Keith Murray has been the pick to come up and be the next person on his platform. And when I tell you, this has been a sporadic, we don't know why you wanted to put Keith Murray out kind of situation, because Keith has been going haywire over this whole interview process. He's standing up doing a whole bunch of hand movements and gestures and talking about who he even slept with and who was freaky deaky, and his thing being long, John Long. I don't know what the hell is going on with Keith Murray, but child, I guess they finally responded to him and his mess. Foxy Brown and Shannon came out and slammed Keith Murray's claim that he once had sexual relations with them.
Girl, Foxy say Keith a crackhead.
But
And
you know
look,
what?
I'm not gonna front 6'4". When I saw the interview, I was like, oh, he on something, He on something. That's just it. Baby, because ain't no sober man up there. I mean, how you okay, tell your story, Keith. But to be out there doing demonstrations and
Oh,
simulations, sir,
well.
no. That is inappropriate, okay?
I have never heard so much stuff that he is like, me looking at the whole scenario. I ain't trying to be bold enough, but what do you see in Keith Murray that will make you be like you want to bang? Like for me
Not a
personally,
damn
no.
thing. Nothing. We see nothing. Okay. So
Oh my
I mean,
God.
this was back in the day. I don't recall. What did he look like back in the day? I
The
know a lot of people.
same. The
Oh,
same. He ain't changed.
oh,
He
because a
still
lot
look
of
the
people,
same.
a lot of people they don't be cute, but they have a certain swagger or sex appeal. I didn't
Right.
recall that about him.
No, I didn't either. I didn't recall that at all.
Oh,
Okay, girl.
oh
Okay, girl.
gosh.
Girl, just a whole mess. Okay. Oh my God.
I
W-
mean, what is going on today, though, that people feel like it's appropriate to kind of kiss and tell, especially men? Men aren't supposed to be doing that now.
Look, we normally get our tea from the women, right?
Right.
The women are really the ones that normally tell the whole information and and they be quick to come out here on social media and release anything if they're not getting money on the back end, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But for us to see men come out and talk about this, because remember our heyday, who was our heyday that spilled the tea? Superhead was our
Yeah,
was our
superhead.
heyday. She brought books out about everything and gave us all the tea in her books. Like, it's known for us, for the women to be like that, right? So it's just crazy. And to hear Keith Murray coming out saying these things in regards to who he's had relations over the years. But the one about Foxy really got me. So this is what he painted. He said, and I'm just, breaking it down to you. I'm not quoting exact quotes, but basically he said that they were having their relations and or something to that nature, and as they were done and coming out of the building of the hotel, she saw Corrupt, of who she was dating at the time and was engaged to be married to Corrupt. If you guys don't know, they had a good, a long relationship together, and they were supposedly engaged at one point in time and supposed to be married. But that's not what happened. So he said that when she saw him, that she kind of like veered off and like dispersed from Keith and went on with, Corrupt from the dog pound. And I was just like, that's real interesting to say that, what I'm saying, that like you're putting it on blast that you were cheating with somebody's known girlfriend or fiance
Right.
to that particular way. Like just a whole bunch of mess, like crazy as it sounds. Like Keith Murray was now I forgot what he said about Shauna, but I remember what he said, that he had relations with her too. And that um Ludacris was saying don't do it, as if to say like she was a pass around girl.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know. He was just like, "Don't do it, don't do it." I was like, "Oh, okay."
You guys, for those who are coming in, shout out to you, Diggs, by the way. 7, thanks for joining. Six's Word on the Curb here today. You guys, if you're liking the content, please make sure to share and like. We're just going over some of the things from since I took a long hiatus, just conversating about some of the things that came up while I was gone. And this whole thing with Keith Murray and him spilling the tea about sleeping with Foxy Brown and Shauna just threw me back. I don't see how any of this could be something that you want to have a relationship with him in anyway. My personal opinion, but hey, to each their own.
Girl,
It's,
everybody
it's
got their taste out here in these streets now.
right? Just crazy. Anyway, shout out to Keith Murray and the Art of Dialogue for getting that interview, because trust and believe everybody and their mama has been talking about this whole thing with Keith Murray. I
Yeah.
want to go off onto this whole thing with Chilli's Got a Man. Now, if I could play Shantae's Got a Man and just swap Chilli's name in, I would do it. Because remember when Chilli had a reality show and she was looking for a man? And
Yeah, it
she
was
had that
called What
long
Chilli
list.
Wants.
Okay, that long list of unbelievables. Okay, that somebody is going to truly follow that whole list. Well, apparently it must have worked for her. She got a new boo on deck and they've been out and about seeing each other and everything. And I was surprised to see that it was the Matthew Lawrence. I wouldn't have thought. That's the guy from Boy Meets World, right? I remember from back in the day. Um,
I don't know if he was on Boy Meets World, but he was on
well, that's what they're saying in the article too. That's where I
Oh,
remember him
okay.
from.
My bad.
Yeah, I remember him from Boy Meets World. I
Yeah,
remember
Boy Meets
watching it.
World. Okay.
Mhm. Well, girl, they said that
Well,
the pair has made a relationship official just before Thanksgiving. We don't know how long they've been dating, but they've been out and about, and clearly they're an item. What do you think about this for Chili?
I mean, good for her. Chilli, girl, you need a man, So he's a man. Boom.
You think she need one? You know what? Let me
Yeah,
tell
no,
you.
I don't think nobody needs a man, but she has been wanting a man she's been wanting a relationship.
She's been
So
wanting a
I'm happy she
relationship.
got it. Good for her.
Yeah. And I hope they make it through. They make a little cute couple. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, I'm still stuck on Chili with Usher. I don't care what nobody say. That was the perfect couple to me in her heyday back in the day when she was dating Usher. Now I already know about the rumors and all of the cheaterization stuff that Usher has done. I just thought that they made the cutest couple, and I felt like they were in sync with each other. And whatever he did was totally wrong. And according to Chili, it was a no in her book, and they broke up. But I always thought that them two would still be able to come back and get together, even after his marriage and stuff and everything with Tamika. I still kind of believe like they would come back, and what I'm saying, kind of, they didn't
Well,
grew up and got back together, but you know. What they say, once a cheater, always a cheater. That's what they say.
can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you now.
Oh, sorry, somebody called. But she he was no, I was gonna say he was married to the lady from Dancing with the Stars, Cheryl Burks. They just recently got divorced.
Who is that?
Yeah, she's one of the professionals on Dancing with the Stars. She was on there for a long time.
But who was married to the chick from Dancing and the Star? Who you talking about?
Oh, Chilli's new boyfriend.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, because we was talking
Yeah,
about
I
Usher, so I was
apologize.
trying to figure out where
It just popped into my
it just
body. I
popped in your
said,
head.
yeah,
Okay.
with no context. Yeah, that was him. He was married to her, and they just recently got divorced because they said she made a post. I think they said, "Wow, that was fast" or something like
Oh,
that.
like he moved on quick, like Blair Underwood's.
Oh, 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 well, oh
I'm dead. I'm dead. Y'all, we was over here talking about this not too long ago. Y'all know that Blair Underwood was with his wife for 20 some odd years and finally divorced her and then turned around and married his best friend that he had been knowing the whole time that he had been with his wife. Shady boots as shady could be. He divorced his wife and kind of quickly married his best friend. So the question is, what's too soon to move on? How quickly should, because you know my motto, to forget about somebody, you need to get up under somebody else. That's what I've always said. So
yeah, that
what
is your
what's too
motto.
soon?
Well, I think that people should
Right, Joy?
I think people need to date who they want to, when they want to. It's not really up to the public to decide.
You know, for us looking in, we kind of always pass judgment because it's not our relationship. So we always, tend to pick up
Hmm.
with on somebody else's stuff. But the question is it okay? And I'm gonna pose this to everybody. So you guys that's watching, comment in the comment section so that we can read what you're saying. Is it okay for someone to be in a marriage relationship and have friends that are considered best friends with the opposite sex? Is that okay? Hmm?
For me, it would be okay, but everybody got their own rules. Um, I really feel like if you married to somebody and you can't trust them to have a female friend, what in the world are y'all married for? That's crazy as hell to me. But everybody got their own requirements.
And so then if the relationship or the marriage that you were in that you allowed, okay, your husband could have that best friend as the opposite sex, female friend, and then y'all divorce and they get married, what do you think about that?
Where's your shot fat fire effect? Pow pow pow.
Charlie, like that's a what? That's
Cold
what?
blooded.
Cold blooded. Okay. I
No,
get
I
it.
mean to me that a platonic relationship. If they started dating after we broke up, I could understand, but I don't think that was the case.
Not in
Uh,
Blair Underwood's
yeah,
situation,
I
I
mean
don't believe.
personally, I don't, and he would never admit it, but I.
Right. Right. And that's a good point. Karen says, shouldn't your partner be your best friend? Like facts. That should be your best friend.
I mean, theoretically, that should be your best friend, but most people have other people they call their best friend, don't they? I mean,
Jerron said, I mean, Jermaine and Tito would be cool with it.
well,
Okay,
that
girl.
family is a whole nother beast. They cool
Right.
with it,
You got to
okay?
remember that them two married the same woman and had kids with the same woman. So,
Girl, they was
the
on some
Jackson's
weird
family,
shit.
that's a totally different type of family. Let's let that go. Joy said it's not moving on per se, it's moving on with the best friend. That's a good
Yeah,
way of
I mean,
saying it.
I
Yeah.
agree that
Hmm.
that would have me side eyeing too. If you been friends all these years, my first assumption is that y'all been messing around all along.
And that's what we were saying. That was what we were speculating, that they had been messing around the whole time.
Yeah.
Because literally, it was like soon as the ink dried on the divorce papers, he announced that they, got married.
I don't know if they're married, but they were together, I believe. So
Okay. Okay. Well. Either way, good luck to all of them, okay? Because at this point, I'm still looking at it kind of like with a side eye situation and everything. So, congratulations to Blair Underwood, Chilli, uh, Keith Murray for coming out and bringing us some additional information to talk about. For
Yeah,
real.
congrats to Chilli. Good for her. I hope, the relationship goes the way she wanted to. That's good.
Yeah. All right, and let's give also a shout out to child after all of this back and forthness with Master P and his son Romeo finally had the opportunity to chat with each other about their relationship and possibly be able to get it back on a good foot per se. They said that they were forgetting the past and looking forward to what lies ahead, pressing towards the goal. And he, of course, gave us a scripture, Philippines, 3:13. As a parent, I'm growing, taking self accountability, and educating my family and next generation. Love takes growth and forgiveness. Seek God first, and everything else will fall into place. At Romeo Miller, and to all my kids, we got this. Okay. We all we got. I want to say this. I thought it was kind of crazy for them to bring their beeferization to social media. I thought that was a little bit odd, and it's not something normal that Master P kind of gets involved in. Like you never hear him get into back and forthness with people. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't have that type of persona. And for them to kind of go back and forth on social media, I kind of was like, dang, that's kind of sad. Like, and then for you guys to say that y'all couldn't even get in contact with each other, y'all was calling each other, wasn't answering the phone. Like, how crazy is that? This is father and son. Pull up, If I'm in a situation where I'm having disagreements with my kids, I'm going straight to my kids. Like, why, what made him post that on social media? I don't get it. Like, why? Maybe that was a cry for this has been going on long enough. We need to talk. I don't know. I'm just assuming that it should have been a better way for them to communicate with each other instead of putting that on social media. Because we never see
Yeah.
that from them.
Yeah, it was sad to see, and I hope they were able to resolve it behind closed doors. I think their family is dealing with a lot after the death of, Master P's daughter. It's just a lot of grief, and they probably
Mhm.
traumatized. It's just a lot going on.
Yeah, just super sad. I hope, now that they kind of set their differences aside and everything, they can move forward and try to heal with each other. Um, but that whole ordeal with him just not getting his first check from some bag of chips from auntie 100 years ago, that kind of threw me back. Like, what? What do you mean? That was his first check? He finally got paid? What's going on? What in the world is going on?
I mean,
So,
I would be curious to know, how much he got for rap snacks or whatever, and if Master P really did um not, put that aside for him or use that to pay his tax bills or whatever he said he did with it. I really would be
mhm.
curious to know what he did with that moolah.
Exactly. Hey Renee, thanks for joining in, Dial. You know what? Speaking of rap snaps, do you know I still never found those soups that he was coming out with? Do you remember the soup, cup of noodle soup
Yeah,
that
I've
he was
never seen him either.
remember we did our whole like we did a post on YouTube that we were gonna do a like a giveaway if people would go ahead and go and try those the cup of noodles and stuff and tell us what they thought about it. We would pick the winner out of it. No, nobody could seem to find it. What's going on with his distribution of these food items that he's supposed to be bringing out? Because he got this new deal with Snoop Dogg and they supposed to be making these Fruit Loops. They look like Fruit Loops, but they not. They Snoop Loops. And
Oh, Girl, honestly, I have not seen any of their products. I guess it may be available only in certain areas. I don't know, but I've never seen any of it.
We need to do another giveaway or something. Like I want to know where they found this stuff. I can't find none of this stuff. Now the chips is I'm able to find
Oh yeah,
the
they're in Seven
right.
Eleven all the
They
time.
even in
So
the corner liquor stores, honey. They in the liquor store. They in the
mm.
liquor store. Okay.
Maybe
Uh
they're in convenience stores. I have to look. I've never checked in convenience stores. So next time I'm in 7-Eleven, I'll check and see if they got it in there.
okay, yeah. I'm gonna look for it too, so we can kind of give our perspective on it because they talking about this is slapping. I'm like, how is it slapping? Nobody got it. The last time you was supposed to have it out, it was supposed to be in Walgreens, if I'm not mistaken. He was supposed to get a distribution deal through Walgreens, and he was supposed to be having it out there. So I don't know. But I really would like to try to find it because they from what I hear, people are saying they're pretty good. So if you guys got some in your town, holla, let us know or something. Like, let me know if I gotta drop the PO box so we can send people to send us some so we could try some of this stuff. Like, what's going on? We can't find it. We can't find it. But anywho, big ups to
Send us some noodles.
yeah, soon as some noodles. We want to know. Big up some Master P and Romeo. Okay, they're getting this stuff together. Let's get into the next topic, you guys. Naomi, and I'm gonna butcher her last name, and this is not uh the Naomi that owe us. This is Naomi, the tennis player. Okay,
Osaka.
that
Osaka.
Osaka. Okay, I was gonna butcher her name like all 40 going north. They always talk about me about butchering her name. But anyway, names period. But she's pregnant. And that was one of the reasons that she took a mental break from the last time she's expecting her first child. So we want to say, big ups to her on and congratulations on her pregnancy and announcing it and what's up with that. So big ups to her
Congrats,
on that.
Naomi
What do you think
Osaka.
about this whole thing?
I think it's,
Yeah, she's doing a good job.
congrats to her. Good.
Right?
You
Because
know.
it's her and then it's Kiki, who
Yeah.
came out as well. Kiki having a baby. She made her announcement on Saturday Night Live, even though everybody knew we saw her stomach pumping out, Kiki Palmer. But shout out to both of them for announcing their pregnancy and stuff like that. But I do know there was a situation with Naomi because she was having issues with so much, I guess, with her being in the tournament and stuff for last year that she decided to not do it and take a break. But now she's saying that she can't wait to get back on the court and she's looking, she's really happy about being able to get back to what she loves. So shout out to her. Okay. Oh, do we know who the
Yes.
father is? Do we know who the father
Yeah,
is?
it's a rapper named Corday.
Corday or Corday?
Corday.
What
Cordae.
Okay. And what and he's a rapper. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't know what he sings. He's one of these new generation, rappers.
Mhm. Okay. Well, shout out to her finally on her firstborn. And
Yeah,
Kiki
that's
Palmer. Because
awesome.
I love Kiki. I always love Kiki.
Yeah, that's
Let's get
awesome.
into
Good
this
for them.
next one. Yeah, absolutely. Kiki been doing it. If y'all ain't been following her, that's my girl. I love Kiki Palmer. She could do no wrong in my book. And like she said, she is a grown adult. She out here laying it down and spreading it wide, and she can have a baby if she wants to.
I mean,
Shout
I
out
don't
to
know why
her.
people are shocked. She's almost 30 years old. That's ridiculous.
Right? Right. Now let's get into something that this other topic, Sean, because I know you got plenty to say when I tell you about what she said. So Nikki Gilbert then came out. She disappointed after P Valley then got 6 NAACP awards, honey, following her lawsuit. Now remember, she tried to sue P Valley, and we saw the videos of what she was saying that looked just like her play that she was trying to do. Her rendition of it, they just slapped the new name on it and stole all of her stuff. And now she's mad that they're getting an award nomination for it. But has anything come about this? Like, did she win her court? like,
She ain't
like
won nothing. Nothing.
she ain't won.
No, she
That's
ain't won nothing. And this lawsuit ain't going nowhere. Okay, Nikki.
because don't nobody believe that this is what you're suing over. Like that whole video clip did not look like it was P Valley stuff.
Yeah, I never understood the
And I've
premise
seen
of her shows, so I don't
a
know,
few
but
and I was like, how upset about that? And they ain't nobody feeling it. They said she always wanted Nikki said that she always wanted the NAACP award and let everyone know she is disappointed by the nominations for them since she's suing them. In January of 2022, the Brownstone singer and television producer filed a copyright infringement lawsuit claiming the hit star series P Valley is an unauthorized knockoff of her original musical stage play Soul Kittens Cabaret. And girl enough, I remember correctly, they
oh,
had
Kittens
Faith
Cabaret.
Evans singing on there. They had them doing some kind of broke down rendition of a pole dance scene. And I was like, what? None of this looks like anything P Valley.
I mean,
They
honestly,
said
I really
also,
can't speak on it. I can't speak on it
uh-huh.
because I don't watch P Valley, and I definitely never saw the Soul Kittens Cabaret. No, I didn't see that one.
We ain't never heard of it. Has anybody heard of it?
Let me look it up. Soul Kittens. Oh, it came right up. It's a
It's
2011 film starring Fantasia. Their Fantasia played Good Conscience, and Faith
okay.
Evans played Bad Conscience. Helped seven women along in the journey of self-discovery. It says fueled by the bright lights and illusion of fame, we follow seven women on their journey of self-discovery as they struggle with temptation, personal demons, and false promises. Girl, I wish you. Oh,
And they
Lord.
got this, and this is out. This is something you could purchase. This is
Yeah,
something you could purchase to
it's
watch. Okay. Okay,
it's
let me
really
take a look.
anybody.
Let's see. Here
Joy,
we
have
go.
you saw this girl? Cause you know,
Here, I got a
oh, they
clip
said
up.
it's a
Let's look at the
musical.
clip.
Oh yeah, that's what I want to see the clip.
It's a musical.
And I guarantee you this building is full of big dreams and hopes.
Came here to be a soul kitten.
You want to be a burlesque dancer? Baby, burlesque rhymes with flesh.
You gotta float it, baby. Ooh, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it right there so we won't get like a copyright infringement. But yeah, that doesn't look like that's P Valley stuff though.
I mean, the only similarities
Do
is
you
that
see?
it apparently is set in a strip club. I mean, but you can't just say people can't do a
Right.
stripper movie because you did one. That's crazy. P
Yeah.
Valley ain't doing
Yeah.
it. P Valley wasn't a musical. I mean, I don't know. I would need to talk. I'm gonna have to talk to some people who actually watched that. And did anybody see Soul Kittens Cabaret? That's my question.
Are you
Anybody?
okay? Wait, are you?
Anybody?
Uh, if everybody don't know, we call her Shawn the Gossip, but her last name is Petty. Okay, Sean Petty. Are you being petty?
For real. I'd be shocked if I encounter anybody who's watched Soul Kittens Cabaret. For real.
Look, Joy said you tried it, Sean, and Ron said crickets. Okay, where's my crickets stuff? Because
Girl, I wanted to know because I know Joy watches P Valley.
P
But
Valley,
I'm like,
right?
Joy, have you watched Soul Kittens Cabaret? Because then you could do a comparison for us.
Right, you could let us know. You could let us know. And let me know if you've seen it. And I need to drop the link so you can come out and tell us if there's any kind of coincidence or if this looks like something that was stolen material, anything, because I don't see it. And I've only seen a few, like I said, I only seen a few episodes of P Valley, and it was the scene with big, I call her Big Mama, but we know it's the trans male. I don't know how you I don't know
Uncle
what to say.
Clifford. Yeah, Uncle
Right.
Clifford.
Okay, Clifford. I don't remember his name, but he was telling them, you better like Morris Day says, your shoes too tight. You got to get out there and get your job done, get it together. You hear me? Get it together. Because they was not making her money. Okay. So that was one of the episodes I seen. I seen another one. They was fighting, they was throwing down in there, fist fighting and stuff. And the other episode, it was them traveling to go somewhere. I guess they were doing something else to go and make money on the road or something. So I only seen a few episodes. So, but this does not appear to be something that I feel like it was stolen material. But again, I don't know. I've never seen Soul Kitten, but this doesn't
Yeah,
look like
no.
it. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna say her lawsuit is without merit, but if the only comparison is that they both about strippers, ma'am, you could be suing a lot of movies for that, you know.
Exactly. That's true. That's true. Well, all right. Well, good luck to Nikki Gilbert trying to get a lawsuit win on her end, and we'll be able to see if that's something that really takes place. Let's get into this whole thing about LL Cool J's uncle spilling some tea on Bad Boy. His name is Uncle Ron. He has a TikTok page where he's supposed to be coming out with a book, right?
Yeah. I
Uh,
mean, and I think this whole thing is to advertise his book. So, you know,
right.
he's giving little snippets of stories and spilling a little tea here and there.
Yeah, his whole thing on TikTok, and this is what really gets me, is because he's spilling tea in regards to him being a security guard. He was a contract. He contracted to help in securing, when Puffy and them would go out and do all this other stuff, right? Let's take a quick listen to his TikTok page where he is talking about some of the things that took place as a bodyguard. Here we go. Take a listen.
Time. Here we are one night. We're backstage, and it's Luther Ross, Patti LaBelle, Shaka Khan, Anita Baker, Stevie Wonder, Sinbad, Eddie Griffin, Steve Harvey. Eddie sitting down playing checkers with some guy from backstage. So all of a sudden you hear Eddie scream, "Blow you for your heart, king me, MF." Next thing you know, Stevie says, "I got next." When he said that, Luther spit out his drink because he was drinking some warm tea that night. And oh my God, everybody fell out laughing. Story time. Here we are one.
Okay, so that's one of his stories. But one day he went live and he was spilling tea about stuff with Puffy. This whole scenario about what else was it? Was it in regards to the situation with what happened to Kim Porter? um Answering questions on the live. Now, Joy, you got to fill me in. Sidebar. Joy did say that I can compare from this clip if you squint and then you you head sideways and put on Fred G. Sanford's reading glasses. Hell no. In regards to P Valley, if they were alike. She said you gotta squint and look sideways and put on Fred G. Sanford, when he hit the side of the drawer and pull out all the glasses to find the right one to be a perfect fit. It's a no-go. It still won't work. But Joy also caught Homeboy live and he was spilling some tea. Joy, you gotta finish telling some of the other stuff that you caught him saying let me know. I'll drop the link so you can come up and tell us, so you won't have to type all that out. But talking about this whole thing, which everybody has been catching wind to, about Kim Porter's death being a mysterious murder allegedly, and this is according to her baby daddy, I'll be sure too, who just got out of the hospital too, from his near-death experience. The whole situation of him being in a room. Now, I don't know if he said this. Did he say this? But let me tell you what I did hear. I don't know if this came out of Ryan's mouth because I wasn't in the lab, but Joy had wrote notes and gave us the tea. But it's something in regards, and I think it might have been Jaguar White who put this out, that one of the secretaries walked in on Diddy and Christopher Williams. Christopher Williams was giving Diddy fellatio, and they didn't budge or anything when she busted through the door, and she was surprised and stood there, and they kept doing what they was doing, and she turned around and left out. Now, this is according to, I believe, Jaguar Wright, of which we're going to talk about her too in a minute.
That's why I'm gonna
Because
say we got to talk about her.
she in
Baby,
trouble. Jaguar Wright is in trouble, right? But he was spilling some tea on the lines of, Diddy is bisexual, which I told you guys we already knew about Diddy here in the D, because he would come here to the D and he would go to the gay clubs and he would be in there, and it wouldn't be like he's not doing any shows or anything like that here in Detroit. He was just here on a party tip. So this wasn't new information for me per se, because I've already heard about it, but now that it's starting to get circulation because of this whole scenario with Kim Porter's passing, her doing a tell-all book about Diddy, and from Jaguar Wright's mouth, when she did her interview on YouTube, she came out and said that allegedly everybody who was claiming to come out to do a tell-all book about their experiences in Uptown Records and, with Diddy, they all are dead. Kim Porter, Andre Harrell, and who else was supposed to be doing a tell-all? They said that Albie Shore was supposed to be doing one as well, but of course, he was able to beat the odds and he's still here with us. And she said that she is still good friends with Albie Shore. She just recently talked to him. Now, on my own personal opinion, people are asking me if I believe whether or not it's true or not. And what I say is this: I'm not saying I disagree or agree with what she's saying. A lot of the stuff I've already heard before. It's not anything new from me, but that until we got information or you have been proven like you have been telling lies about some of this stuff, I can't say, because we haven't received anything per se. I know that she is one of the people who tends to record people when she's talking to them, and she claims that she has some documentation. And we all know that she has been in the limelight before. Like, she's been around them. She knows what's going on, this, that, and the third. But it is just some things that are coming out that are a little peculiar now, because people are starting to disassociate themselves with her. And one of them was Nosy Ho. So we got to talk about that too, because everybody seems to be spilling tea about it. But my thing is, where's the proof? What proof do you guys have? Y'all got some hardcore evidence proof that this is what's been going on?
Yeah, that's going to be an issue with Uncle Ron and Jaguar Wright, is that they don't have any proof.
Right.
But, I guess the celebrities never speak out against them, but, maybe they don't want to give them attention.
I mean, Jaguar has been coming out saying a little bit about everything. I mean, just coming off the top, allegedly, this is what she's been saying. She's talked about Mary being on a down low, being passed around the music industry. She's talked about Diddy. She calls him honeycombs, and how he has been having relationships with both men and women, how Cassie was a slave. That was the reason why she tried to break free, because he didn't want to give her a baby and wife her up. But look, he's had another child since Cassie now. He still hasn't wifed anybody up, but that murders were happening, that he was behind the Biggie Tupac situation allegedly. All of this stuff has been coming out from Jaguar Wright. Now, I don't know if you guys follow Nosy Ho. Nosy Ho is another YouTuber who has, good content, and she is one of the ones that tends to break the internet because she would send out her mermaids to go and find and research information and bring it to her, and they discuss it. But apparently, I was in the live on Nosy Ho's live when she had Jaguar right on there, and Jaguar was talking in regards to Raphael Sadiq allegedly molesting or a young boy that he was supposed to be mentoring. And she said to some effect of, well, I love Raphael Sadiq. We're not going to put that out about him. We've done great music together and I wanted to sleep with him. Like, that's pretty much what she was saying. And that is what kind of led to the disassociation between Nosy Ho and Jaguar Wright, because she went live yesterday. Was it yesterday, Sean? Yesterday or the day before, and
I think it was the day before. What
yeah,
day was Saturday? Yeah, it was Friday. Okay.
So now she's disputing having a relationship with her. She said she pretty much told her that, for somebody who is an advocate for rape or domestic assault, of violence, and etc., she can't be associated with her when she's saying stuff like that. If you know and have proof of somebody doing malicious things with children or violating someone, why wouldn't you want to tell and speak up, which is what her other platform is all about. And that's one of the main reasons that she was saying that she was standing with Jennifer Holt, who has claims of being raped by Kenneth Petty, which is Nicki Minaj's husband, and they've been going through this whole lawsuit and stuff situation with that. So she basically was like, she had to disassociate herself with Jaguar because of that situation, and it's just not sounding good. And she also had claims of Jaguar doing cocaine. She has a video of it, and et cetera, et cetera. So now she never came out and specifically said that the things that she was saying was not true, but that she didn't like how she was standing up for one and not wanting to tell what really was going on. And that was with the whole scenario with Raphael Sadiq. So this,
I mean, after watching that video of Jaguar getting arrested, girl, now look at her, look at him. She was
girl,
high or
isn't
she
that
crazy?
something?
Maybe both. Either way.
Girl, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to play the arrested video because there is something a little bit off. Okay, she was smearing her ashes, her son's ashes. I guess she had a son that passed away. She kept the ashes, smearing the ashes all over her face. Something with a guy named Solar, who people are claiming that he has been having this secret relationship with her, allegedly. I don't have proof of that, but that secret relationship between the two, and she's married, and it was some back and forth in between the husband and Solar got sat on his ass. This is what has been going on as of recently within the last 24 hours. So let me see if I can pull this clip up right quick so that we could get into it, because it's a lot.
Girl, ooh, this
Jaguar is
whole
starting to,
thing. She was having a psychotic break, I believe, because it was sad, really. I was like, damn.
it's something, because they also was saying how Jaguar has her podcast, and she was trying to get who was that she was trying to get? Charles, what's his name? Charles what? She was trying to get
Charleston White, the rapist,
Charleston
or the
White on
alleged
there.
rapist.
Girl, trying to get him up on the platform as well. And I'm like, what? On your podcast?
Like, why would you get him? I don't know. I mean, I know he's really salacious. He probably will bring in views, but to me, no, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Joy says she knew that she wasn't right. Yeah, well, Joy, something is up. Something is arise. Something has arisen. I will agree with you on that. I still can't say that what she's been saying about all of these celebrities is wrong or false. because nobody has came out and made claims otherwise. Now, I do recall that the guy, the rapper Talib Kweli, he came out and he said something in regards to her, but he didn't deny what she said. But he did say he wanted to pretty much put out there what she's not saying. So he gave his version of what took place, but he didn't deny that she said that they had a relationship, they slept together, etc., and that he was, doing whatever with the music. So I don't know. We don't know, but we know something is wrong now since she didn't got busted doing this whole ritual, smearing her son's ashes on her face and this whole thing. But let's just take a look. Let's just take a look at this whole situation because it was a whole hot mess.org. Here we go.
She came up here and assaulted me while I was at a fucking barbershop. Her and fucking goddamn me, Solar, came to the barbershop where I was sitting there resting in peace after the fucking cops was called on me. Fucking.
But what an odd wording,
me.
Resting in peace.
Coming for acting a fucking fool.
Right.
Throwing Giovanni's ashes out the car, calling niggas bitches and hoes. Coming for acting a fucking donkey. Didn't fucking leave. And somebody else called the cops on her. Somebody else called the cops on her. I can't calm her down. I can't calm her down. They came up here and assaulted me. Her and motherfucking me, Solar, came up here and assaulted me at the motherfucking barbershop. I never called the laws of my wife. She did this to herself. Hanging out with that motherfucker nigga in the back of that motherfucking car. Solar. Fucking motherfucking sex cultists. Talking about I love you, I love you. They fucking drinking and everything. They both fucking drunk as fuck. Fucking doing fucking lives and shit with motherfucking King Payne. Talking about me, I put guns and shit out. I didn't put no gun on her. She didn't tell y'all the truth. She grabbed that motherfucker and said she should shoot me in the motherfucking head. She get the shit over with because I ain't worth shit to her. I ain't worth shit to her, huh? No value, huh? And you do me like this? Right with that motherfucker? Got you involved in this shit? What the fuck, bro? You tripping. Now both y'all niggas locked up, you beating yourself up in the goddamn cop car. Now you leaving. What the fuck, babe? Y'all pray for her. Please pray for her. Please pray for her. Please pray for her. Pray for us. Told that nigga Solar bad. Shawn Davey, where you right, my nigga? Niggas terrible, bro. I pay for niggas' clothes, food, everything, my nigga. Everything. Everything, y'all. Everything, y'all. I pay for everything, y'all. Yeah, my lips white. Adrenaline rushing.
I'm
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck to say, my nigga.
My God.
I don't know why she did this shit, bro. I came up here to chill. I came up here to get a peace of mind, to get away from that shit from what happened to me last night. I could have died last night. The cops thought I had a gun in my hand. Another cop had to tell everybody it's his fucking phone. Stand down. What the fuck? Pull me, my stepson, out the motherfucking house. Go in the fucking house with fucking guns, nigga. How the fuck these people get our fucking address since it's such anonymous? Come on, man. Right after you get off the phone with King Payne, doing the interview, laughing and joking, eating Velvet Taco with this nigga who's supposed to be married to Velvet? Some Carbon Nation, Carbon Island shit? Yeah, that's what Carbon Island gets you, motherfuckers.
Well, and that's the video that he posted on social media. There's another video of Solar showing that she was putting all the ashes and stuff of her son's remains on her face, and he wasn't trying to stop the video or anything. And people was like, well, if you supposed to love her or be your friend, then why the hell you letting her do that stupid stuff? I don't get it. Look, she said his lips was white because he was what? Because he was resting in peace.
Yeah, yeah, girl. I was just looking up who this Solar is. It didn't say much about him, but I was looking up this Carbon Nation, and
Okay.
apparently it's a cult in which the leader is in jail. The cult consisted of mostly women following this dude called Nature Boy, and they wind up arresting him for raping and doing all of this and that to women. So he's still in jail with no bond.
Mm. That's crazy, right?
So I guess he was a part of that cult, and
I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the world anymore. I just saying. I just can't no more. I don't know what in the hell is going on with the world anymore, Sean. Anymore. This is just
people
crazy.
out here losing their damn minds.
They
And
are. They going haywire. And like I tell you all the time, I said ever since people that got locked up with the Rona when we had to go inside, when they came out, they lost their ever loving minds. It's just stuff going on everywhere. Everywhere. Honey, I don't know what's going on no more. This stuff right here is crazy. It's crazy.
Lord, but
Lord Jesus.
6'4" Jaguar, right, may be very well telling the truth, but her credibility goes downhill when she out here acting a damn fool like that.
When she doing this type of stuff, you right. I don't know. Like for me, if you're going to blast people in regards to what you know or you got information on or whatever like that, and I'm going to show you this other clip of her putting the stuff all over her face and stuff, like the whole thing that. So give me the second. But if you're going to come out and you're going to kind of spill tea on the celebrity life, then you better be prepared. You know what I'm saying? Like you better be prepared to be able to have whatever documentation you got, whatever proof you got, and have you a good attorney, because some of these stars now they not taking what social media is putting out anymore. Like just saying allegedly and you defaming them and defamation and all of this other stuff, they're fighting back. So if you're gonna come out bashing these high profile celebrities, you better be able to back it up. And now it seems like it's starting to crumble for her, which I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not. She hasn't given proof yet. So I don't know. But let's take a look at this clip I got of her smearing all this stuff on her face, her child's remain, and Solar comes into the picture, looks at the camera and doesn't do a damn thing. Here we go.
Who?
Solar! 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 Come! Come! You're dead! All of you bitches is fucking dead! I'm blowing this fucking place up on my dead son! You motherfuckers! You motherfuckers! You fucking country bitches! I promise you! I promise all of you!
She look crazy and deranged, don't she? She look crazy and
Yeah,
deranged.
and I saw I was reading through the comments of that video we just watched, and people were like, "See, now she
Mm-hmm.
telling the truth. Now look what they doing to her." I'm like, "Who doing what?" Because baby, that's pretty damn crazy.
Ain't nobody, right? Ain't nobody forcing her to sniff coke or cocaine
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
Like
And now she out
nobody,
here acting
nobody putting a gun to
paranoid
her head
and
telling her to do it. So
right.
yeah. And this is alleged information. Like again, this is what Nosy Ho was saying on her live that she had proof of this. So I don't even know. But again, this is like
OMG.
a total of 5 hours worth of a video. But watch this part.
And we just
I wonder if she's still in jail. Have you heard if she got out?
Not yet. I haven't heard of a release.
Well, they might have, put her in like a mental institution or, like a hospital.
They're all dead.
Look at her.
They're all dead. They're all dead. They're all dead. They're all dead. They're all dead.
Look at me. Look at me. Life and love only. No bad juju. No bad voodoo. You love them.
Fuck you.
You love them.
Fuck you all.
Stop.
Get dead.
You love them.
Girl, this looks like a damn movie.
Get dead.
What kind of
Girl,
juju
she
is that?
acting like she possessed. I'm
Like she possessed. And he's talking about no bad juju. Like she's over there doing voodoo, putting voodoo spells on people. Like I don't fuck with people that mess with voodoo. I don't. I'm good. I'm good on that. Okay, that's crazy as hell. No juju, no bad juju.
No, they haven't. They never had my back.
They don't know what's going on.
They never had my back.
He told me how much he wants to protect you.
They never had my back. Nobody up there.
Listen to me.
I got my back. Get in the fucking car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the fucking car.
You can fast forward.
Get in the car.
I can tell you the truth.
Do you got your phone?
I'm good.
Do you got your phone?
No.
Get your phone and get in the car.
Get your phone.
I swear to God,
Get
if
in
it
the
takes
car,
you more than 2
goddamn it.
minutes,
Get in the car.
takes you more than 2 minutes to get your fucking phone, I'ma go in there and I'ma commit murder. I'ma come get your phone.
Joy say it's a Tubi production.
I'ma get you fucking piece of shit. You put your hands on my fucking nephew, yo.
Wait right here.
Oh, child.
Lord, I don't mean to laugh if she's really having a mental breakdown, but my goodness, this is crazy.
Look, she on the horn. Girl, that was a damn situation. Oh my God. That was too much. Joy said a Tubi production. Girl. Girl, save her. Somebody need to get her help. Hopefully her husband will still be by her side to get her the help that she needs, because from what I would just view, Solar wasn't helping at all. Talk about no bad juju and putting voodoo on people. Like he don't seem like he was helping. Seems like he's the problem. Okay. And from the word on the streets, okay, the word on the curb, honey, is that he's been moved into the house with her and her husband. They've been like helping to take care of him for the past couple of weeks or something to that nature. And I think the husband was saying something about that on a longer stream that he did, and how he has been in there and disrupting the household. So obviously there's a problem with him coming in between a man and wife. You got to go. Right. You got to go. Okay.
Something definitely going on.
Yeah, something definitely. Right. So I don't know what's going on with Jaguar. Hopefully she'll get herself together. We do know that she was arrested yesterday. I do not know if she has been released or placed bond or whatever. I haven't heard anything as of yet, but whatever we get, you'll see it posted on the page and stuff, you guys. Let's move on. This whole scenario with Eddie Murphy and the award show where he's telling the at the Golden Globes the joke. Let me just tell y'all, it was hilarious to me. I didn't have a problem with it. Okay. And it's not too late. You know how they say too soon? Too soon? No, it's not too soon. We needed that. Let's take a listen. Of course, they always got to give us a commercial. commercial. Can we just ever just get to the clip? We never can. But this one took me out. I thought it was hilarious. And it kind of got some backlash because apparently 2 people got into it about it.
Just fine. There's a lot of funny people out there, and actually a bigger platform to do comedy, and comedy's just fun.
I don't know what happened. It just blinked out and then started back over with the doggone commercial. Jesus, be your whole fit.
Yeah, a bit.
We
Yeah.
just want to hear the clip. Yeah, it's always something. Here we go.
There's a lot of funny people out there, and actually a bigger platform to do comedy, and comedy's just fun.
What in the hell is going on? Why we can't get the clip? Hold on, I'm gonna find the clip. Hold on, because that's crazy.
Okay.
It was hilarious to me.
Mm.
I wonder why it's always something going on with this. And this is actually from the direct platform for the Golden Globes. He ended up winning award, like a lifetime award or something.
Yeah,
That I
I think
thought
they
was
were
hilarious.
lifetime
Okay.
achievement.
Lifetime achievement award. All right, let's see it from this one since it's gives so much issues on the other one, which is funny. Live production, y'all already know how it go. Here we go. Let's try this one. Of course, they're gonna get. Of course, it's gonna give us the joke. You know what? Let me tell y'all something. If y'all are scared as comedians to tell jokes about what Will Smith did, then y'all not good comedians. Y'all remember, I tell you, anything goes in the comedyville for me. Everybody ain't nobody off limit. Everybody can get it. That's my own personal opinion. And for me, this wasn't too early for me. This was right on time. I ain't had no problems with it. I thought it was hilarious. If this doesn't play it, then I have to tell you the damn joke because I was here for every. Now, if they sitting up here and they won't give us the damn video, then I'm gonna have a problem. Just wanted to see the real thing. Holyfield. They keep giving us this whole 15 minutes thing. So, tell the joke. All right, here we go.
Pay your taxes, mind your business, and keep Will Smith's wife's name.
Basically, he said you want to have a long-lasting career as he has, and be able to, keep your longevity. Those are the 3 things you need. I thought it was hilarious, but apparently everybody didn't. They felt some kind of way for it because I don't know if y'all heard, but Ray J and Tyrese got into it on social media about the like what. What in the hell is going on between these? Hear about this, Sean?
Girl,
They said that Ray J was blasting Tyrese, who defended Will Smith after Eddie Murphy's Golden Globe joke was not on our 2023 bingo card. This is what they saying. They had a problem with it.
child.
I hope I ain't.
You know, I don't know why Ray J or Tyrese is getting involved in this whole thing, child. Just let it be. The joke was funny. I see nothing wrong with it.
The joke was funny. It was hilarious. Even people in the comments was like, it was funny. And Ray J, go sit down, work on your stuff. Always jumping into a comment for attention, girl. That's what people posted in that thing. Talk about, I like when you reference Ray J. The commentary goes back to Brandy's little brother.
Mhm.
Like
Oh, Ray
literally, what are
J.
you mad about? He said Ray J defends Eddie Murphy and Blast Tyree. Don't play with my mentor. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Eddie Murphy, your mentor? I didn't even know.
When did that happen?
Okay.
I don't know. Everybody out here is related to everybody. I don't know. Cold-blooded, okay? But apparently they didn't got into it on social media. And I'm like, for what? Ain't nobody off. Everybody can get it. Like if you're a true comic, you should know that there's a no hold barred in comment. You get to talk about any and everybody, but some people are starting to become more into their feelings now, and don't want us talking about certain things, which I don't understand. Why? That was the whole point of being a comedic anyway, was that you could get away with saying anything about anybody. We talked about everybody from your mama to the handicap to whatever. That's what it is, right? So things are changing now, and I guess people still feeling some kind of way about the jokes. Anywho, moving on, honey. The judge said you got to write this 4-page letter.
Way more than 4 pages now. Damn.
Honey, they said Young Thug's judge ordered a jury to write a 30-page essay on the importance of jury duty instead of serving a 20-day sentence due to her skipping a day of court to be on vacation. Now, honey, what kind of what kind of jury is this? Let's take a listen to what they say.
Girl, her ass was over in the Dominican Republic. Now we had a conversation about it. We all assumed she went over there to get a BBL and she couldn't miss that appointment. She'd already paid, you know.
Oh yeah, she was skipping out on that BBL.
Girl, she said, nope, I've been had this in the works for months now. I wasn't planning on missing it. Now, you know, once you put your deposit down, they won't give you a refund, I heard.
Oh, girl. Look, I
Yeah.
don't know. Is this her in the comment section? Whoever this is, never looking back. I'll write them pages with no problem. I just ain't going back over the jail down the cut or nothing for nobody, not giving them people no more of my time or life.
I think that was just a commenter because I'm assuming that if she's in a jury, she can't be on social media like
Be on
that.
social
So
media. I was gonna say they made it sure seem like that was her talking. Let's take a listen to what they were saying though.
I'm not going to find you. I'm going to. Well, first, madam, did you attend college?
Yes.
You have a 4-year degree?
That's 7 Tech. Yeah.
Say again?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. What I think I'm going to do is, in order for you to satisfy your contempt, I'm going to commute the 20 days and require you to write a 30-page paper on the importance of jury service. Here's the criteria. You'll have to do APA style. You're going to have to use at least 10 primary sources, 10 secondary sources. You'll talk in a minimum, and I'll write this in the order. You'll have an order. You'll have it before you leave here today. You're going to write in a minimum the history of jury service, who could not serve on a jury, because that's very important, because years ago, people that look like us couldn't serve on juries. It was prohibited. I want you to talk about jury service in Georgia and discrimination at a minimum, those 4 things, okay? And you can talk about anything else you want in that regard. I am going to give you a date 3 weeks hence that paper needs to be submitted to me electronically. And we're going to run it through a plagiarism checker. You got to write it yourself. And then you're going to come back and talk to me about it.
Cold-blooded.
Circumstances, because this is that important.
Wait a minute. He said, I want it in APA style. I want 10 references. I said, oh, I fell back. Joy said, I'm over here rolling as I write my 2-page paper for school. Girl,
I
look.
know that's
And
right,
then,
Joy. Relish in them 2 pages, baby. 2 and done.
girl, that's a mess. Jerron said Ray J needs to just and drink Brandy's tea. Hush and drink Brandy's tea, right? I know, right? And 10-second, what she say? And a 10 secondary reference, girl. Like literally, he putting her to the truth, honey. I'd rather just go and be locked up for 20 days. Then sitting over here doing a 30-page paper. I'm doing a 30-page letter. Cause ain't no way. I'm good. All the stuff he want, and they gonna run it through the thing to make sure ain't no plagiarism and nowhere on this paper. So you better write it yourself. Ooh, child. What is going on? What's going on in the courtrooms today? I bet she won't do that shit no more. Not never. It's over. It's over. Let me see. Did he say anything else?
I have to account for all of you who summoned, and I'm still looking for folks that it didn't appear. So I'm not picking on you. I'm sorry that you got a little bit of attention in this respect, but the attention is how serious we view this whole aspect of jury service and participation in the process, so we can get a fair jury and a lawful trial as to both sides. So I'm not trying to make it other than an exercise in that. So do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So.
Well, honey, you understood it, and he has spoken. You better hurry up and get that paper done and submit it. And this crazy stuff right here. Right. So that's 20 references. Yes, Joy. Oh, wait. And he's checking for everybody. Yes. This is crazy. Now they gonna be scared to be on a jury now, y'all. Y'all better watch yourself. Y'all get caught for jury duty. Y'all better be there on time. Don't be over there getting them BBLs over there in the Dominican Republic. Okay, let's not go there. Jesus be offense. Child. Anywho, moving on. I do want to bring this up because apparently, honey, it was so much stuff on our Facebook page, Sean, that people was trying to go ham on there about us just trying to get the whole tea and find out was it true. So earlier this week, I posted on the curb asking, I was saying, the word on the curb is Eddie Levert has passed away, so I'm checking to try to see if this information is correct or not, right? So people were commenting, saying that it wasn't true or whatever, but Roland Martin ended up coming out and confirming. So we did make a second post saying that he had confirmed that Eddie Levert is alive and well. He's kicking and still on with us, and to not be spreading those lies. So when I started asking and speaking with some of the people that was posting on the page as to who started this shit, they said it was Al B. Sure, and he removed the post. So I didn't ever get a clip of it. Did you ever get a clip of it, Sean? That Al B. Sure was over here spreading falsified lies about our Eddie Levert? I don't know if she's still with me, but I never found the clip. Did anybody see what Al B. Sure posted? Because when I went to his page, it was gone. So, and I never was able to see the real post. So I'm not sure, but that's who they said started it. You couldn't find it either, Joy? Okay, perfect. I think something happened with Sean's volume and stuff. I don't know if she's still here, but I couldn't find it. So just to put everything to rest, you guys, it has been confirmed via Roland Martin's page, and I believe this is his Facebook page, that Eddie Levert has not passed away. He is still alive and well, and he spoke with Eddie Levert's wife, and all is good. So I don't know why Al B. Sure was out here spreading falsified information. Now we're starting to question this whole thing in regards to him, because now people is like, well, if you over here lying about Levert, are you lying about Kim Porter? Because you were saying that Kim Porter was murdered. So what's really good and what's going on with Al B? Al B, what is wrong with you? Why is you over here pulling a whole Jaguar right on us too? You said, nah, I'll be unsure. Girl, I don't even know. Okay. I don't even know. Like, what in the hell is going wrong? Okay. Look, so I want you guys to know I don't post anything on our platform pages without proof. And if I don't have proof, I'm saying allegedly, because I don't have the proof. So there's no reason for people to, if you read the post, it was asking, was this true? I'm trying to locate the correct information. People was trying to go in the comments and go ham. Just remember, I'm petty. I go ham back. Don't come on the page talking reckless and you guys don't want that reciprocated, because it will be reciprocated. Because if I'm trying to find out, that's what I'm doing. I'm asking, I'm looking on people's pages, I'm going to sources trying to find that information. TMZ didn't post it. There was no news channels that had posted about it from what I was able to obtain. And apparently it was false information. So when we post on the platform, we're posting to either gather information, find out if it's true or not. If it's not, and that's what the word on the curb is, then it's allegedly. Because other than that, we're not just going to be posting any and everything on our page. That's not how we get down. So just take that to heart. But apparently it was from Al B. Sure's post. He made a post saying that Eddie Levert had passed away. He's with our ancestors. And then he turned around and deleted it. By that time, it had spread all over, because I started seeing it on TikTok and I was flabbergasted. And I was like asking the curb, y'all heard anything? I was asking VIP, y'all heard anything? Nobody heard anything. And then all of a sudden, we started getting a post from Roland Martin. So just keep that in mind, you guys. When you seeing stuff, make sure you're reading what the post says, because nobody is over here jumping to conclusions about anybody. We need proof, and that's what I was looking for. So again, Roland Martin confirmed that Eddie Levert is still alive and with us. And I'll be sure, shame on you for sitting over here posting falsified. Okay.
I wonder what made him post that. So strange.
I don't know. That was just weird. That was just some weird shit. And then,
right.
For you to post it and then remove it, but still, you should have made a post and said, I got confirmation he's still alive or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least let us know. Don't just remove the post. But I don't remove any of my posts. If I posted it and I'm asking, is this information true? Once I get the information, then I'll do a follow-up. But I don't remove anything off of the page. It is what it is. Okay. And that's what I was trying to find out. Child, I'm telling you, these people on the public platform, they be trying to come for you, but that's not how we get down over here on the card. Okay. Petty is what petty does, I always say. Let's get into it, honey. They said that the slutty vegan founder is getting into some mess, honey, that she is putting in ingredients and it is not coming out to the full outcome. They said that founder Pinky Cole pulled from Today's Show segment amidst employees' lawsuit accusing her of unpaid wages and tips. This is according to Hollywood Unlocked, you guys. So they said Asha Pinky Cole, and it's either Aisha or Asha, however you want to say it, I don't know, who is famously known as the founder of popular vegan chain Slutty Vegan and Lounge Bar Vegan, is making headlines again, but not for her bustling a business. Instead, Cole is now being accused of withholding tips and wages from employees. Which that is odd, because how long she been in business? She been in business a very long time, right?
Yeah, I mean, whatever the restaurant is, whichever, she claims that she's not involved in the day-to-day running of the restaurant. But if, if you're the CEO, whatever happens falls on you. So you need to get it under control, girlfriend.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure your Johnny Hancock is on the check. It ain't nobody like a manager or something. Who's writing these checks for you other than you? Well, according to according to the neighborhood talk, honey, they said it's now being reported that a lawsuit was filed back November 11th in a federal court in Atlanta, Georgia. The plaintiff has been identified as Morgan, Georgia, who claims she worked for Cole at Bar Vegan in Atlanta's Ponce City market for 2.5 years. In her lawsuit, Georgia also names Cole's two co-owners, Aaron Madison and Jason Crane, plus the business itself. There are also 2 other current former employees who have joined the lawsuit. They've been identified as Amber Abney and Candace LeBlanc. Interesting, honey. They said Georgia's accusations against the 3 owners include them allegedly paying employees below minimum wage and allegedly demanding 25% of an employee's tips. Georgia claims they told workers 25% of tips go to the house. That is our policy. If you don't like it, find another place to work. Since the lawsuit broke headlines, Cole, who was set to appear on Today's Show on Thursday, January 12th, has now revealed that producers canceled her segment. She took to Instagram and she kind of left a lengthy caption addressing the lawsuit and cancellation. Interesting.
Well, that ain't cool. If you taking a quarter of my tips, then you need to be paying me an hourly rate, not the waitress hourly rate. I need an hourly rate. That's cold-blooded.
Yeah, that's real cold-blooded. That's crazy. What did she say? The vegan bar? Okay. Oh yeah, the vegan bar. I want to know. I want to borrow Roland Martin's Rolodex. Yeah, he got a Rolodex. He got LeVar's wife on deck. Exactly.
He be knowing everybody.
Yeah. That's kind of strange. I mean, because like I said, she's been in effect for a very long time. This is the first negative thing that I've heard that has been publicized about the slutty vegan. I mean, even the brat go hard about the slutty vegan. She is up in that mug like every other day. Okay. So hopefully she'll be able to correct this situation and get it together. I know it's a lawsuit that's being made, but still you need to find out what's going on in your establishment because you are the CEO. It's going to fall back on you. I agree with you on that, Sean.
Girl, run that woman her coin. This shouldn't even make it to court. If you have documentation saying that lady has not been paid properly, audit that restaurant and pay that woman her damn money. That's it.
Exactly.
To me, it shouldn't even get to the point of a lawsuit. If you owe it, pay it. That's it. That's all.
Yeah. And if it was something that was just like an overseen, mistake or something,
oversight or whatever,
then go ahead and correct it. They have some good processed food. Oh, well.
I guess that's why they call it the slutty vegan, because it's not meant to be healthy,
Interesting. Well, Well, give us a second, you guys. We're going to run this commercial break right quick. We got a couple of more things to come up before we get ready to close everything out. And we'll get back to you. It's nothing to do it. But let's go ahead and get into this. What's up, my Curbsters? What's tea? This is your girl Sixx, and I'm coming to you live. We want to know what the tea is, but I ain't want to gossip, so you ain't heard it from me. Okay. But if you got some tea and you want to spill it, then go ahead and drop us an email at sixwordonthecurve@outlook.com. Why? You wonder why? What? Because, bitch, we nosy. We want to know the scoop. We want to be able to come out with some stuff about these celebrities, too. We want the tea. You know we are always messy and petty and extra. So hit your girl Sixx up and give us all the tea that you know, and we'll be able to share it on our lives as well, because we want breaking news, and I'm coming to be petty. You heard? All right, we back on deck. We back on deck. That's right. If you got some tea you want to spill, then make sure that you hit us up. You can inbox us on any other platforms, or you can send us an email at sixeswotc@outlook.com. Six is word on the curb at outlook.com. And if you're interested in purchasing TBS, make sure to check that out as well at www.lmtbs.com. And you guys, I'm still working on getting everything together for the going out of business for LMTBS. So if you are waiting for some additional sales, because some of the stuff is already on sale right now, then just stay tuned and keep on checking that website. Okay. Perfect. Let's get into it, Sean. Girl, we got to talk about Dre Day, honey. Dr. Dre is reportedly preparing to sell music assets to Shamrock and Universal Music for well over $200 million. He is looking to secure not one, but two music deals worth well over that amount. Dre is working on deals with both of them to potentially do a deal with UGM2, which requires Dre to sell the master recording of his first solo album, The Chronic, plus his share of some of his music with Kendrick Lamar. Do you think that this was a good move for the hip hop legend? Hell no. Why are you selling your assets? Now, let me tell you, this is what I do know, you guys. Like a lot of times you see your artists selling off their music and stuff. It sometimes will have an agreement within the terms where you would be able to purchase it back at a, whatever amount. Because publishings and catalogs and stuff like that, they make you part of being a billionaire, trillionaire, whatever you're worth, right? But those are not liquid assets. Those can be turned in to become liquid asset. And sometimes what artists do is when they need some additional money, if they're working on something else that requires them to get more money, they'll sell off a portion of their catalog music assets, etc. But they'll also be able to obtain it back after a certain amount of time or whatever, but it will be at a set price. I don't know if that's what's going on with Dre. I know that Lil Wayne has done it. Who else were we talking about that sold off their catalog, Sean, besides Lil Wayne? Do you remember? It was somebody else that sold their catalog that we was talking about besides Dre, Lil Wayne. It was somebody else. I can't remember. But maybe they got something that they're working on that's going to require a lot more funding, that they want to sell off some of their music to be able to do so. So that's what I'm assuming it is. But from here, it's really not giving us like any particular reason why he's trying to sell it off, but that he stands to make over $200 million from doing so. I just can't never see nobody giving up that Chronic album money,
Girl, I guess he trying to recoup some of the coin he lost in the divorce.
Oh, with his wife. That's right.
Yeah.
She did rake him over.
I mean, he's still a rich man, but for some people, it's not enough. They want more money more
Right.
money.
Yeah, that's true. So, and I get it. Like I'm thinking maybe it's because he got something else lined up that he's working on that he need additional money for. Hey, Larissa, thanks for joining, Dow.
Hey, Larissa, what's up, boo?
So yeah. Next up, honey, I don't know, Shine. I know we always end up doing the whatchamacallit for you telling us about the reality shows, but honey, this I wasn't seeing coming, but apparently the Bam and Scrappy have called it quits.
Yeah, I did hear about that. I don't know, I was a little disappointed. I thought they were gonna make it, but I think they were having too many issues with her and his mama beefing on social media, and who knows what else was going on, but it's awful.
Girl, the mother-in-laws, they've been really going for pound, damn near blow for blow.
Girl, they be going in, you know. What's the mama name? Mama D.
Mama
She was
D.
saying that Bam didn't want her around her grandchildren and stuff like that. You know, I actually get it because, like, if you don't like me, what the hell you think you finna be around my children?
Right. Right.
You know, so I definitely get it, but you know,
That's still crazy. That's crazy.
they made it to the 5-year mark, which, you know, actually that was longer than what I was expecting. I'll be honest with you, Ty. So good for them.
What was you anticipating?
Girl, after watching them on Love and Hip Hop, I wasn't anticipating nothing. You hear me?
That's cold. Cold blooded. Just said that I know
Girl,
his
6
mama is happy.
4. I wasn't anticipating nothing. Then she got the popping out babies, and I was like, oh, look at them. They doing their thing. They got their children. You know, Scrappy is still out there touring. He was on the Millennium Tour for a while.
Yeah.
He's out here doing his thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, they really are out there. I mean, I thought, yeah, Joy, I do agree. She said, I know his mama is happy. You know, I did remember, I thought something was wrong on Christmas because he posted that he was with his mama with some of the kids on Christmas. So I was a little bit surprised by that. So that really kind of confirmed for me that they were actually broken up.
Yeah, because he ain't been at his mama in a minute. And he, you know, even on the reunion, if I'm not mistaken, you know, they were asking him about it. And he was like, you know, he was like, if I didn't love the Bam, I wouldn't be sitting up here going against my mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm putting a lot on the line, standing up with her, you know, that this stuff isn't right and stuff like that. So he pretty much, you know, kind of opened up and was like, he knew, you know, it was gonna make his mom mad, but she wrong in this situation. So I was glad to see that, you know, he was standing up with her during that time. But it gotta be hard. It's like, you know what I'm saying, you caught in the middle of it. Both of them are, because it's not just his mama, it's her mama too.
Yeah. But do you think, like, Mama D, I think part of what set Mama D be trying to be petty. Like, she be up there taking pictures with his ex and posting it on social media, talking about, I just love her. This my
But
friend.
she do love Shay. So look, her and Shay has had a good relationship when Scrappy started dealing with Shay. And Shay said if it wasn't for her, he wouldn't have never been on Love and Hip Hop. That was her doing, because she was getting an offer and she was dating him at the time. And she kind of, like, you know, got him into it as well. So, you know, but them two have always been tight, even when they were dating, like the mom. So, you know, I mean, I get it. Look, I understand. I
But
totally
if your
understand.
goal is to have a relationship with your
With your daughter,
grandchildren,
a lot,
you
your
need to, I mean, she don't,
grandchildren.
I mean, to have a good relationship with your grandchildren while he's still married, you need to try not to at least embarrass his wife in public, because, you know, she may not have done it intentionally, but that always finds its way to the blogs when she does that. You know, when Mama D posts Shay, everybody be like, "Oh, I wonder what Bam thinks." You know, even if Bam ain't thinking nothing, it's embarrassing.
Yeah, Joy said that that's cool that she loves Shay, but Mama D is doing it to be spiteful. Yeah, she's utilizing it.
Right, Joy. That's what I
She's
mean.
fine. And I get that. I do believe like she's doing that in spite, because she still has a relationship with Shay. But at some point you need to back down, because now it's affecting not only your son but your grandkids. Like, you not having a relationship with them or seeing them or being with them, that's a
Right.
problem. So I hope
You
they get
know,
it
but
together. I hope they work it
hopefully
out,
they
dog.
can peacefully co-parent. I know him and Erica, even though they haven't got along together, They have you know, been him and Erica have been co-parenting pretty good from what I can see from the outside with their daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh
think their
yeah,
daughter ought to be getting ready to finish high school by now.
I think so. She didn't got so big. She's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Well, hopefully them two will work it out. And maybe they can save the relationship and not have to end up in a divorce. And I ended up liking them two together after so long. At first, I was skeptical like you, and then it was just like it grew on me. Okay. Mm-hmm. Anywho, let's get into it, honey. The Shade Room reported that ooh, child. I can't believe this is what he said, but Rockman Dunbar is happy and healthy at the age of 50. But you got to check out what he posted, honey. He said 50 years old today, 30 plus years in this business, never sold my soul or asshole. Real God body, original black man energy. Shout out to the few out here that's still intact in mind, temple, and spirit. This path ain't for the weak. It's for the chosen. Praise to the Most High.
Oh. All right, Rockman.
Okay. Oh,
I
well,
mean,
well.
Rockman definitely does stick to his principles. Like, they wanted him to get the jab. He said no, so he wound up getting fired off of 911. And you know, that's a hit show.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
He was playing Angela Bassett's gay ex-husband, you know.
Right, right. Child. Well, he didn't have to put it like that. He said ain't nobody messing with his asshole either.
I know that's right, Rockman.
Cold blooded. Let's do the speed round, Sean. You know how we do it on the speed round. We bringing you stuff that ain't all that important, but you might want to know about it anyway, because it's definitely not on our radar anymore. Apparently, your boy Kanye secretly married architect Bianca Sensory. As I think that's how you say her last name. If not, I butchered it. They got married. He was spotted wearing a wedding band on his ring finger, though it's unclear if the pair filed a marriage certificate to make the union legally binding. TMZ reports we hear Kanye West's new wife has worked as an architectural designer for his Yeezy brand for a handful of years, and surprise wedding comes just 2 months after Yee finalized his divorce from Kim Kardashian. Are you surprised that he's married? Hell yeah. I'm surprised.
I'm surprised he found somebody to marry his ass. That's about it.
Right. Like, what is up with that? What is going on?
Yeah, no, I don't think it was a good idea for Kanye to be getting married. I hope he got a prenuptial agreement. That's all I can hope for him.
Oh, Jesus, bless the child.
But
I just was
somebody
hoping.
said that they had the ceremony, but they haven't officially filed paperwork. So maybe they won't file the paperwork because, baby, the way his mood changes, next thing you know, she gonna be out on her arse.
Girl, that's a whole lot going on with Kanye. Bless his heart. And good luck to him if that is the case, child. I can't. I don't even have nothing good to say about that whole scenario. So you ain't got nothing good to say. Don't say nothing at all because something ain't right. And Kanye ain't right. He needs a mental, like a default setting. That's what he needs. He needs to just concentrate on him alone, his mental, and getting his business together. That's what I believe. I don't think you need to be in another relationship just so soon. You got a lot of stuff still going on, homie. Personal opinion, okay. Joy said they keep saying that he's a genius, but I'm questioning this for sure. Oh, well, I don't have nothing good to say, Joy. I don't have nothing good to say. Oh God, moving on. Oh Kanye, moving on. But your girl is out here trying to make her brand look a little bit more pleasing. I guess y'all didn't do it no good when she had her facial brand and stuff out. Now Lori Howard is out here talking about some of the biggest misconceptions about her in the media. Okay, this is another moment that we normally wouldn't care about anything that she talks about, but here's the speed round for you guys who do.
About you in the press, but I've always wanted to know what is like the biggest misconception about who Lori Harvey is.
It's so funny because I'm so quiet.
Yeah.
There's been so many stories that have been made up about me. Like I've seen stories about me being like fully in love with somebody and we have like this whole relationship, and I'll see the guy and I'm like, I've actually never even met him before.
No.
Like full-blown stories I've heard. I've dated a father and son before.
Not true?
Absolutely not true. And I've even heard that I'm a lesbian at one point. So, there's been a lot of different things.
You're
a lot of stories, a lot of misconceptions.
So I guess she's clearing up the misconception about her dating Diddy and Diddy's son, which was by what was the first baby mama? It wasn't by any of Kim Porter. I think it was about his first baby mama, because they were saying that she was out here, she dated both of them, so she's denying that, and she was denying a full-blown relationship with somebody. I don't know who that is. Do you know who that is, Sean? Who she had a full-blown relationship with that everybody is saying? Justin. Thank you, Joy. Yes, Justin.
Yeah, I don't know, because I honestly, with Lori Harvey, she does have a reputation of getting around town, but I'm like, she's an attractive woman in her 20s. Who didn't date around? Hell, who cares?
I guess it's the people that she's dating that's so questionable, like Future, you know what I'm saying? Like the certain types of people that she has on her roster that she's claiming that she hasn't had the relationship with. So I really don't know. We've been, it's just because you see them out with somebody doesn't mean they're in a relationship. I get that, but I don't know. Maybe she shouldn't date one. She just was close to one and dated the other. Could be.
Talking about Diddy and his dad,
and Justin. His son, Justin.
I didn't believe that,
Joy says she ain't mad at her. She's just dating well-known people in this public. I agree. Yeah.
Now Joy says she better not break down some injuries hard or she gonna whip her ass,
That's what she dating now? That's
yes, girl. Dancing from Snowfall. Like, girl, what you doing out here with Franklin Saint?
Oh.
Okay. Don't play with Frank. Don't play with him. Don't play with him.
Oh, well, okay. Well, let's listen to some more shit she denied, honey.
Conception.
Does it entertain you?
Oh, I think they're hilarious. I love the stories. They're very entertaining. I will give them that.
Yeah.
Very entertaining, but I just let it roll off my shoulder.
I love that.
Well, girl, you need to stay your ass inside. You don't want us to see who you out here traveling and traveling with. Then stay inside, because that's pretty much what it is. That's what I say. So with that being said, I think we done pretty much gave you everything. Are we caught up? Is there anything that I may have missed? Any questions from the audience you guys wanted to know about or want some, clarity on anything? I think we hit everything up.
Yeah, there's nothing happening that I can think of that we missed. We done touched on everything out here in these streets.
Yeah, I think so. And you guys, if you want to try to keep up with us and when we go live, we most likely always go live on Saturdays. Every Saturday, we normally go live between 8 and 9 o'clock. It just depends on what's going on during that time, but those are our scheduled times, about 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock on every Saturday. We go live on all social media platforms. I want to thank you guys for joining in with us today and conversating and sharing and liking everything that our posts and stuff like that. Thank you guys so much. Got to shout out my girl Shawn the Gossip. Thank you, ma'am, for joining in. And the Curbsters for doing their job as well. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So thank you guys. And we will see y'all next week, Saturday. Same place, same time, around 8 or 9 o'clock.
Peace.
Peace out, everyone.